What's going on, everyone? Thank you for clicking my video. Today we finally got the second gameplay trailer that we all been waiting for of Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's just hurry up and jump right into it and go through everything as much as possible. On the minimap, you can clearly see that there's two red dots, meaning there's two guys that we need to kill or either capture. And we can also see a envelope. Probably we can like send letters or pay off our bounty. That's what I'm guessing. This is going to be super cool, but also very dangerous because any misstep that we don't land, we're like dead. In this photo, we can see Arthur Morgan chasing the two guys that he was after, and just everything looks amazing. We have another look of Arthur Morgan running to save his friends, I guess, or someone he knows. He's super lucky we got there just in time because it looks like if we weren't there, he would be dead, honestly. But this place kind of looks like some type of oil slash train stations, like a place that has a lot of valuables. Or he's there just to rescue his friends. Probably my favorite scene of the whole trailer. Here we can clearly see Arthur Morgan with the beard, and on top of that he's wearing a jacket, so we're going to have to really dress appropriately to the weather, depending if we go high up to the mountains or we're down low and it's like getting, high, or if we're in the swamp area where it's kind of humid. So yeah. What really stood out to me in this scene right here is that as soon as he tries to open the door, he gets knocked down, and it, right off the bat, it jumps into a cutscene. Is that only gonna be when we're playing the story mode, or is this how the game's gonna be, throughout the whole time of us playing it? Like, in a sense of we're constantly gonna get like going into jump scenes. Does that make sense? Anyways, I didn't mean to confuse you guys. I know you guys are like, what are you saying? But anyways, here we can see him sliding down from the roof. And as soon as we land, the owners, the friends of the owners, or just the owners themselves were just waiting for us. And this is the type of consequences we're going to have to face when we choose to do certain things throughout the whole entire game. So we just got to prepare for it. And of course, if we are lucky and by some chance something explodes, we can use that to our advantage and take cover. Now we're going to rob a bank. I believe this was a part of the trailer where Dutch says, we don't want to kill any of you, but we will, believe me, something like that. If you look to the window on your left and the screen, you can see that it says Limona. So we're there robbing a bank with our gang, which I don't recognize any of them. Like, maybe they're wearing disguises. I'm not quite sure. In the background, you can clearly see we can go talk to some lawyers and just get legal advice. Maybe that's going to play a role whenever we do get called, like, by the police. Maybe we're going to be thrown in jail and then afterwards go to court. Then maybe hire a lawyer to defend us. Anyways, that's just my personal take on it. And wait a minute, before we move on, isn't it kind of like foreshadowing or kind of ironic that we're robbing a bank in front of a legal advisor's building that maybe we're going to use in the future? Just thought to point it out. Anyways, here we can clearly see that we can rob two other safes that's available, so we can get all the money, get all the jewelry or whatever it's valuable, and then get out. I'm not sure if we're the ones that used the dynamite to escape or to get into a safe that was really secure, or the people who are after us, they blew up the side of the building to get to us. But nonetheless, this is pretty cool scene. Now, you can clearly see the lighting coming through the trees. That looks amazing. That looks beautiful. Of course, we already knew this. We could rob trains, but here we can see we're robbing a wagon, which I'm going to definitely do that, honestly, because I'm just going to be a complete badass at first, mean, cruel, all that stuff. I don't care. But then later on, maybe shape up. Same thing, nothing out of the ordinary, just robbing the stores or in people as always. We can also rob people when they're sleeping. Like, we can just walk into their house and just take things, as you can see. Here's a shot of Arthur Morgan going uphill with his horse. Here we can see the rain, how detailed everything is, the lighting as well. And I guess we're beating up a guy, and there's some people with some masks. I want to say this confirms that Mexico is back because he looks Mexican, He looks like he'll be my uncle or something. I'm dead serious. You can see the Mexican hat, just everything about him. So I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's not confirmed or anything like that, but I mean, look at those guys. You can clearly tell the difference between Arthur Morgan and his gang and this Mexican gang. So I'm going to take it as, yeah, it's confirmed, and we're going to have, my cousins and my uncles and all that stuff back. Blackwater hasn't changed that much from the first one. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit more, detailed, more alive, but besides that, like the main parts are still intact. There's two federal agents or bounty hunters coming after us. I mean, who else would they go after, Okay, say we kill someone or kill something, and we're not supposed to, right? We're not really gonna be like wanted right away. The wanted level is gonna pop up, but we're gonna be a unknown suspect. So that's pretty cool, because it almost gives us like a second breath, I feel like Rockstar's focusing on the fact that we're allowed to do anything. They're giving us a lot of options. There's so much stuff to do in the game. But for instance, like right here, we can steal a horse, but there's gonna be some consequences of our actions. Like on the mini map, you can see the two skulls, the bounty hunters. Obviously, they're on our tail, and they're trying to get us. But I'm pretty sure if we just kill them off, I think we should be fine. Killing is a lot messier this time around because in the first one it really didn't matter. You can like shoot an animal or blow someone's head off and you will have no blood on you. This time around we're gonna have blood on ourselves, whether it's from hunting or stabbing a guy in the chest, but we don't clean up after ourselves and we just go out into a town or a small village. We're gonna have some reactions from people. We're definitely gonna turn heads and maybe some of them might even run away. Or if we're trying to hide from the cops, but yet we forgot we have blood on ourselves, the cops can put two to two together and then suspect that we're the main suspect. The Deadeye system is back and it's better than ever with 5 levels that we can each upgrade. Here in this clip, this picture, you can see the wagon. Some of the wood came off of it because of the bullet penetration that the enemy was shooting at us. And also in this photo, I would like to point out, it says doctor. So I'm assuming maybe after we get done like getting into like a gunfight or say we just injure ourselves, can we run in there and like heal ourselves or ask the doctor for help? Is that how that works? Oh, and the Deadeye system right here, you can see that it's just like, it also has its traditional, slow motion, but the gun doesn't shoot fast just like in the first one. Here, you can see that whoever's with us is pulling more than one horse because in the first one, we were only allowed to pull one. Here we can clearly see we're pulling more than one and we're pulling two. So we're probably taking these wild horses that we just broke back to our ranch. And these guys are trying to steal from us or trying to stop us. I don't know why. Here with this Deadeye, this scene is really cool. Check this out. So once you upgrade the Deadeye, probably like level 5 or like the max, you can clearly see that it will highlight the organs or the critical, spots where you can shoot your enemy or the animal so you can get a clean kill or so you can kill them instantly or shoot them where it will hurt. Here we can see Arthur Morgan using 2 different weapons dueling. We already knew we could do that. Here as well we can see we can interact with the beggar. All you gotta do is press L2 if you're playing on PlayStation 4 and you'll give him like some money or just help him out. Arthur Morgan's dressed really nice in this mini clip. You can tell he's dressed like, really formal. I believe that's a new animal. We haven't heard anything about it so far, but I believe this is in Rhodes. If you look at the water tower to your right, it says road. So that's either a small town or a small village. This time around, we're going to have to eat in order to keep our strength up. So we're eating some beef stew. I zoomed in a little bit. You can't really see, but I did. But we do need to be careful because if we eat too much, we will get fat. Or if we don't eat a lot, we're going to get like too skinny and we're going to be super weak. So we need to find like that perfect balance. Look at this pistol engravings on the side of it. It's like gold. It looks really, really cool. Super neat. This is one of many different customizations we're going to be able to add to our guns and more. And we're going to have to bathe ourselves daily or very often. If not, people are going to run away from us like this. I mean, we don't have to, but it's just a nice thing to do. Here, it's not swimming is also confirmed, but we can also ride a boat. We're also going to be able to do, small activities like, gather up the herd. Here we can see Arthur Morgan fishing, although it does take skill this time around because you're going to have to put the fishing rod in a certain place so the fish will come and get it. Here we're drinking. Hopefully we have, well, not hopefully the same drinking animation from the first one, but hopefully it's, just improved. Referring to how you're going to look and act like when you're drunk. We can find like secret hiding spots as well. Over here, we can also meet people because if you saw in the mini map before the cutscene, it showed like the little white question mark, just like the first one. So we're going to meet new people, form better relationships, or new relationships with strangers. I like how Red Dead Redemption 2 is bringing back all the, cool, fun elements from the first one, but just like putting it on steroids. Here we see the first glimpse of the first person mode. I haven't played GTA 5. A lot of people say it's clunky. You know what? I'll just take you guys' word for it. But keep in mind, this game isn't meant to be a first person mode game, if that makes sense. It's mainly, on the point of view of the third person's perspective. That pretty much wraps it up, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Take care and be safe, guys.